Superstars. We're sitting here in Soho House, Chicago, with the one, Hemi Neutron, the one and only superstar Kami himself.
Here we are.
For the first installment in this series of Superstars, where we highlight individuals, forward-thinking individuals, creatives, and the visionaries of our generation that are really using their talents to shine bright and continuing to tell their story.
Yeah. That's so rude. So rude. Yeah. It's like I'm living past my limitations. They ask me why I'm animated. I'm looking back at y'all backwards, back turn they aggravated. I pop champagne on occasion like it's my obligation. Their faces filling up with punctuations. I'm looking at y'all like y'all crazy, staring in y'all faces. 100 bodies in this room, 200 faces staring at me and they well groomed. I got a problem with your foundation. Close that door so I can keep spitting. Look, it was erased by no square, no Brady Bunch here. Some niggas talk on some niggas, but granted some niggas not there. Look, the game we playing in is not fair. Take what's yours and look like it's mine, and we do not care. 100,000 contracts, but they wrote them backwards. Pennies for your thought, like you had just forgot your masters. I seen the whole thing, it was actors tricking off for a product, they got lost all in that Xanax. This was Zigga Man, Knox, Nico, Joey, Vic, and DUIMOH. Sturro's Toki, Fresco, looking like he Don Carlito. P-Lord, all my people, a presidential veto to all you niggas out here with egos. I remember one thing. My mama only told me one thing. January baby daddy so dope in the 80s. 20 years later my mother looking at me crazy. Looking at a soldier in the field who was taught to die. Problems out the windows getting minimized. I seen things crumble, fall apart as it turned to ash. People stumble, fumble when you hit the ground too fast. Concentrate the dope, turn the water into soap. There's a number you could dial to watch the money travel miles. Transactions killing people just to feed mouths. I stacked the brick on top of brick to build a brick house. Chicago, how we feel tonight? It's not enough noise. How we feel tonight, Chicago? We gotta make motherfuckers jealous. We couldn't get in. Everybody got a drink in their hand?
We do!
Y'all got a free beverage when y'all walk in here. What you get?
Princess cuts, yes.
The princess cuts?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucked up. That's crazy. You got the sunglasses on. I'm doing this for dramatic effect. Your eyes
Yeah.
Joey got glasses on too.
we brothers, folks. We in tune. Speaking of which, put the tune on.
But man, it's been a really long journey, bro. Like when you think about when you started to where you are now, something that we just always want to take away are the wins and the losses. Like, what would you say is like some of the very big wins along the journey and some of those losses?
I think for any artist, any musician, being able to leave their environment, being able to leave like where they're from and see the world strictly off of creating the art, like that's as close as it gets to like fulfillment. When you get to move from one space to another with the things because of the things that you create in those spaces. So I think to answer your question, the W's be seeing the art like touch people that I ain't never met. That's a W in itself. If we want to get specific, like I remember doing Coachella, like with Vic. That was a very surreal moment because it was just like, this is such a worldly coveted experience.
That was what, 2015?
2015. It's just like, you know what I mean? But I mean, there's L's in this shit too, you know? Like, but the L's don't stand for losses, they lessons. You know what I mean? Okay. So that's all it is. It's like the L's don't stand for no losses. So I don't really be looking at the L's the same way. can't remember faces. We don't choose who we choose. We fall in love with strangers. And they say, can I get a clap? I got the rhythm. Who they say? Who they say? Start. Lost in Miami. God save the queen. She's found some trouble now. Some trouble. Hey, white limousines. White limousines. We at the party, all the strippers started taking pictures. So much snow on the tables, just look like early Christmas. Once in no time on television on 3 dimensions. I look around, I see people ready to cut the tensions. Put their back on the wall and make sure the fence is picky. Coming at you, watching age, coming at you when it's hot as on the table. You know you gon' fuck the baddest. I feel so good. Pour the champagne up every occasion. It's an all-white party trying to end racism, but somehow niggas still can't hang with us. Shit like Beyonce with me, got a whole lot of girls like Beyonce with me. Came right through with a whole constituents. Rendezvous with the spot, let's get it. Rendezvous with the spot. Yeah, lost in Miami. God save the queen.
So like, what's one of those things that you learned that, you know, you wish when you started this journey, you might have known, right? It's like, damn, if I would have known that then. Like if Kami would have known that 8 years ago, and I was starting out, or I was just about to hop on the stage at Coachella, what are one of those lessons that you learned from something that you...
Man, standing on business. I think as artists, as creatives, as people with creative minds, as anybody who just appreciates art and creation, you get caught up in it. The business side, though, is the part that empowers you to keep creating. You do have to identify what your, like, the strengths of your business are. Right. And then, you know, surround yourself with the people or create the environment where people are going to understand that and then highlight those strengths and then, for lack of better words, monetize those strengths. You know what I mean? So, you know, if you know that you're really good at performance, focus on that and start to monetize that. If you know that you got some records, you got some hits, then it's like find the people that are going to maximize those, you know, those moments. So I wish I would have knew that earlier.
How'd y'all feel about that one? We're testing things out.
You're doing great.
My life coach over there. This is a crazy question. How many of y'all in here? How many of you guys in here are married?
That's crazy.
Super crazy, right? How many of y'all want to get married? No bullshit. Like, it's a thing, right? Like, it's a real commitment. Okay. Yo, let everybody in. Let everybody in. So we can close this door so we can feel good in here. Everybody get in here. Let everybody in this bitch. And my princess, cause let her in so we keep on. Close the door so I can hear this stuff. I'm down in my princess, cause I'm down in my princess, cause let's be down in my princess, cause yeah. Bust me down, that's a pick me up. Lots of ice, this a whole truck. We still running, we not rich enough. Gotta put my queen and princess, cause feel like I'm making diamonds, all this shit been rough. They try to press me, had to push my luck. From where we stand, we not good enough. Retribution, I was paying for it. Hit the strip and threw some hundreds on them. Hit the strip and threw some hundreds on them. Hit the strip and made it rain. Camouflaging on my pain. Bust me down, that's a pick me up. Lots of ice, that's a whole truck. Sipping JB, I don't give a fuck. Gotta put my queen and princess cuts like a limousine when we stretching up. No competition, least not fit us. We still running, we not rich enough. Gotta put my queen and princess cuts. Yeah, we still running, we not rich enough. Gotta put my queen and princess cuts. Yeah, we still running, we not rich enough. Gotta put my queen and princess cuts. Still running, we not rich enough. Gotta put my queen and princess cuts. Yeah, we still running, we not. 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 Yeah, yeah, we not rich enough. Gotta put my queen and princess cut. Yeah, we still running, we not rich enough. Gotta put that bitch in princess cut. Yeah, we still running, we not rich enough. Gotta have her as a princess cut. Yeah, we still running, we not rich enough. I got a queen, she needs some princess cuts. Yeah, we still running, we not rich enough. We still running, we not rich enough. How we gon' get up on all this stuff? So soon. Princess cuts.
Think makes a superstar, and then following up to that, what do you think is one of those qualities or one of those skills, like you mentioned before, that you focused on that makes you shine so bright in the city like tonight?
You gotta be able to evolve, and that doesn't mean like you could do that at any point in your life. I don't care if you like just starting to do this shit, 10 years into this shit, 20 years into this shit. Look at all the people that we look up to, the people who've inspired us. They didn't do that shit for a year. Nobody who's been truly inspirational has not had longevity. I think that's what it means to be a superstar. Somebody who understands and is confident in the understanding of their longevity, knowing that they're going to survive the flood, they're gonna survive the explosion, they're gonna survive whatever is thrown at them. They can adapt to it and evolve, and then also be in control.
But this be my favorite shit. Literally sitting down, being able to look everybody in their faces and talk shit. Yeah. This next song is called World. And I could break the world tonight, regardless of the things you like, regardless of the things you like. And you should see the look on their faces. I could break the world tonight, regardless of the things you like, regardless of the things you like.
Let Verner go crazy.
Come on, Connery. You gotta get in there. Hey, make some noise for these niggas, though, please. Make some noise for these niggas.
Like surviving the lifestyle that you've been a part of for life. Like, what does that mean to you?
Man, being from Chicago and then also being from Ghana and Nigeria specifically, like, I think that early on in life, we was introduced to so much, like, trauma. When you going through that developmental stage as a shorty, and you, like, that information sticks with you, it permeates through all of these other walks of life. So there was a necessity to seek getting away from that, to learn, to like experience the world. And like, we don't come from rich family, we don't come from anything. Luckily, we had people who understood that to a certain degree as well. So they, to the best of their ability, they put that in me, and I took that as a priority. Moving with that understanding, it really just helped to you know, even in a musical space, it was like not being afraid to tackle certain sounds, tackle certain certain people. To answer your question, I opened myself to learning a lot. You know, like I opened myself to listening and trying to understand different perspectives. And being from here, I think that shit is so valuable because there is a bigger world, there's a bigger picture, there's a bigger understanding of who we can be.
Man, bro, and now
Hey, this is no bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. This got me there. It's dangerous, man. Like, it got me talking off my ass, but
John Bassist's a smooth criminal.
It's literally got me leaning like Michael Jackson, but he was doing it in a smooth way.
Bro.
Yeah, feel like a champ again. I've been in my head too much. I was looking for answers. Yeah. I've been stuck, I can't give up, take care of my relatives. Can't give up, I got too stuck, I was off these sedatives. Can't no pussy hold me up, he wants me panicking. No vendettas in my heart, shit dark like Anakin. Precious stones that light me up, look like an ambulance. Hop in the coupe, float right off this earth, feel like an accident. When I'm off that dirty sweat, he was not worthy to me. I can't live with love, no broke one, that shit dirty to me. Some of these thoughts got too attached, it's like they turn into me. These thoughts killing myself softly, this shit murder to me. When she loved me how I gave her 2 C's for effort. When I put on all these rings, feel like a Earl on sweatshirt. I put diamonds on my heart because I love this pressure. Please forgive me all my sins, I just didn't know no better.
Bro, we done lived so many different lives and so many different random occurrences across the globe, across the world, as you mentioned before, and as you perform tonight. What's like one of the craziest experiences you've had at a Soho house? Which house was it? You know, spare what you can spare in detail, but let's off the John Bassist, JB night.
You know what? It's really about the.
Nights.
I'm not gonna lie. It's really the JB that more than not even more than so, but the JB couple with Soho in Miami specifically has ruined my life.
During Basil,
It's ruined my
I
life.
might
John
know this
Brazil during
experience.
Basil has ruined my life. In a good way and in a bad way. You know what I mean? Like, I lost everything. No. Like, we done been through too much, bro.
Man.
We dedicated every damn thing to this.
Never forget.
Never forgot a thing. Especially nights like this.
Right.
Oh, is that too many quotables? But, yeah, like, specifically, during Art Basel, maybe a couple years ago, 11.
Oh, say no more.
That's all it is. That's
11 Miami Art Basel.
it's all a lot. It's too much.
Soho House.
It's too
JB
much.
nights.
It's a lot.
And on that note, man, let's toast to this, man. The first installation of Superstars, bro. It was a pleasure. Thank you for that performance today. It was crazy.
Of course.
It was very intimate. And I think people got a real chance to kind of experience not just your music, but you as well. And understand, like, what you're about, what you care about. I really loved that intimate performance for that reason. Like, it got a little bit more real than I've ever seen you on stage. So, man, kudos to you, bro. Cheers to being a superstar, bro.
Love
Keep
to you,
shining
too.
bright, bro.
Love, always.
Crying on the inside, got too far, can't save me. Niggas could never repay me. Swear they gon' all betray me. I found the most dangerous habits. Want me, I'm coming with baggage. Joyful till it's sadness. Hope you can share this madness. Popped another pill, feel splendid. Tell the people mind their business. Gotta keep the windows tinted. You ain't gon' see me in it. You ain't gon' see me panic. Tears fall, they don't vanish. Still got feels try to manage. Won't you make everything panic inside? On the inside. Can y'all play louder? On the inside. Crying on the inside. Crying on the inside daily. When this rap shit gon' take me. Depleting my serotonin. Fear that I miss my moments. Fear that I lost the talent. Used to feel automatic. Drugs just turned me manic. Still got feels try to manage. On the inside. On the inside. Crying on the inside. I was crying on the inside. So soon. So soon. So soon. So soon. favorite film of mine is called Magnolia. I don't know if anybody's seen it before, but that's what we showing tonight. But, you know, feel free to hang out. We all gonna chill, congregate, talk, do whatever, and have a good time. Love y'all.